are a lot of good units, there are a lot of bad units, but most importantly, there's a lot of units that we completely forgot about. Today, I'm going to build 2 different teams of the most forgotten units in the game to see which one's stronger. It was either that or I just ranked them 1 through 10, but this seems way more fun. If you guys like this kind of video and you like what you see, make sure you guys smash the subscribe button so you guys see more, and we're trying to hit 100k. Alright, let's talk about the forgotten units. One of the forgotten units I'm going to use today is the Ninja Cameraman. This is honestly a unit that I completely forgot existed. Actually, when I saw this in my inventory on the board, I actually thought it was a new unit. Another forgotten unit, in my opinion, is a large scientist cameraman. There are 600,000 of them. How often do you ever see this unit get used or even be put up in the shop? Also, it has a base heal feature? With the new upgraded camera spider being out, and the scientist mech being out, and the clock spider being out, I feel like a bunch of people forgot about just the original camera spider, so we're gonna use him as well. This is a unit that some people might not even know existed. I'm talking about the minigun camera woman. I haven't seen this unit get used at all. Surprisingly enough, we have this as a mythic unit on here. It's the red laser cameraman. This is one of the least summoned mythic units for some reason. I have no idea why. And I don't think this is necessarily forgotten, but it's definitely the least used farm unit. The Speaker Woman's Rose Farm. Alright, so this is going to be team number 1 of forgotten units. Now I'm going to show you guys what team number 2 is going to look like. This is not only one of the most forgotten units in the game, it's one of the least cared for units in the game. I'm talking about the Sneaky Speaker Man. This unit came out whenever the scavenger hunt for New Year's was a thing. Nobody even knows this unit. I knew about the Bat Speaker Man, but there's apparently a dual Bat Speaker Man? Yeah, I don't even have it. Imagine if it was in the shop right now. Dude, there's none in stock. How am I supposed to buy it? That's how forgotten this unit is. All right, I'm hoping Super Kobe has the dual Bat Speaker Man. Oh my god, I just traded serverless and there's still no dual Bat. Let's try again. Dude, this unit's so forgotten about. Literally no one even thinks to sell it, bro. Okay, I joined a German server. Hopefully these German boys know what they're looking for. There we go. Okay, finally, a dual Bat for 50. Sure, take it. I feel like that shouldn't have been that hard. And going along with the dual Bat, I'm also gonna go ahead and do the dual Blade Bunny. I feel like a lot of people got this from the battle pass right away, but then completely forgot it existed. And last and certainly not least, it's actually one of my favorite units in the game, the Scientist TV Man. After Turkey Town, I don't think anyone's used this unit in years. Not actually. And I definitely don't think this unit's forgotten about, but I just need another farm unit. So Pumpkin Farmer! Time to find out if I'm gonna use these teams against Nightmare Mode or if I'm gonna use them against Endless Mode. Let's go find out. It's an endless nightmare! Honestly, I have no preference between either one we get. Both are completely fine. But it looks like we're gonna have to use these units against Nightmare Mode. Okay, I actually like that a lot more. Alright, we're gonna do 2 accounts at the same time. Hopeless YT is gonna take on Cam HQ, and Hopeless Bot's gonna take on the desert.
I'm in slow motion though.
I don't know if fun's the word, but this will definitely be interesting without any Santa TV men. The biggest thing that I hope for from the beginning of the video is that we get enough money on both accounts to buy a starting unit fast enough. I think we should be fine. Alright, both of them have 3 economy units placed. We can both place a starting unit on both accounts soon. I'm gonna place a surveillance woman right here on this account and hope that's good enough for now. And then on this account, I am going to place down a dual bunny. To no one's surprise, the dual bunny that does AoE is doing a lot better than the surveillance camera woman that is only doing single attack only. Who would have ever have guessed? You know, it is pretty unfair for Hopeless Bot. I just realized I only gave him single attack only units. And now he's starting to leak because of it. Oh, no, I messed up. All right, we got a camera spider level 2 down. And I just realized I don't think this team's going to be strong enough to beat Nightmare Mode. It's early on in Wave 9, and we're already struggling. Also, this is why I knew everyone forgot about the dual blade bunny. Do you guys remember this? I remember I used to make the fun out of that animation. Literally looks like he's glitching through toilets. It's like the better glitch toilet. And yeah, we're about to lose on Hopeless Bot. Who would have guessed? But no, that's good because now he can completely focus on this underrated team, right? Right? Say yes! This underrated team's better anyways. It like actually is. Is one dual blade gonna save the day from that flying buzzsaw? Oh no. I got a scientist TV man placed down. Is that gonna be enough? It is enough. Okay. I missed you, Scientist TV man. I missed you. Also, the Dual Blade Bunny is an area of effect unit, but the way it's attacking, it just does not feel like it. Also, this is how broke we used to be back in Toilet Tower Defense. When I fully max out the pumpkin farmer, I only get 500 smackaroonies. That's not much at all. I need money now! I need money now! Thank you. Oh my gosh. I barely had enough time to upgrade that scientist TV, man. I don't even think I'm getting the chance to bother placing down the sneaky speaker, man. He's just not strong enough. Also, I see why the dual blade bunny was so forgotten. It maxes out at 4,500 DPS. And our defenses just got broke. And our defenses broke again on a 100,000 HP toilet. I'm glad this barrier will protect against one UFO. I don't think it'll protect against what's about to come, though. And the rocket toilet broke it down. Does the rocket do 258? That was an extraordinarily disappointing performance from these skeletons. All right, new plan. My challenge for this video is to make a team of the most forgotten units that's actually capable of beating Nightmare Mode, which is kind of hard because typically good units are known. So I have to think of good units that are forgotten. It might be one of the most summoned units in the game, but I do make the argument that it is forgotten. I'm going to use the reindeer. I really want to make an argument for the toxic upgraded Titan cameraman, but I think you guys would make fun of me and say, that's not forgotten. I use him every day. So I won't use the toxic. Definitely think most people forgot about the flamethrower cameraman. Too bad he sucks. You know what? You guys definitely forgot about him. He is still goated, though. The shield cameraman. And I'm going to make the argument that ever since the leprechaun cameraman came out, the first Pierce unit kind of became irrelevant. I am going to use a Cupid camera woman. And less of her exist. I could make the argument that people forgot about the dark speaker man, so the jetpack's out, but like, it's 1,500 damage per second on a legendary. That's terrible. Lucky Speaker Man. Sure, why not? And definitely the unit that no one ever thinks about that's totally not the most meta unit in the entire game. Come on, please, give me a break. And you know what Nightmare Mode we're gonna play on? We're gonna play on the old Toilet HQ, the old goated map. All right, I'm pretty confident that this team is gonna be able to beat the old Nightmare Mode. Let's get it. You know, that would be a fun video as well. It's comparing old Nightmare Mode to new Nightmare Mode. It's a really good idea. I forgot how early I can place down the Cupid camera woman. Only being $100 is absolutely criminal. Hands down, one of the most effective and cost-efficient units in the entire game. Albeit super strong, I still don't want to take any leak down, so I went ahead and placed down a Lucky Speaker Man right here. We've neglected the economy a little bit, but that's okay. We're gonna upgrade it more as the game goes on. Obviously, you guys know that. I didn't need to say that. You know that. Does this bring back old memories for you guys? It definitely does for me. Stacking Cupid camera woman at the start of a spawn. Oh, the good old days. Whoa, they added magnet toilets to this map? Since when? Bro, that magnet toilet almost ran away with that one. I almost didn't kill it. But the goal is here is I have a shield cameraman to block the Cupid camera woman. Call him their knight in shining armor. What a prince. But to anyone that forgot, the shield cameraman's so good because it actually deflects damage that toilets do back at the toilets. So for example, when you have a super strong boss toilet that does a really long effective stun, this shield cameraman is actually insanely strong against it. Fully deflects that damage back. Alright, we have almost every unit fully placed down and fully maxed out. But I was wondering, do you guys think this is actually a better placement? By having the Cupid camera woman here, I do get early chip damage. And whenever toilets come down this part of the track, this Cupid camera woman is going to be able to shoot straight through them. I don't know, it's better. And we already sold every standard TV man in favor of placing down more Cupid bow woman. And just like that, we have fully maxed out everything in our economy. Now the ball is completely in the toilet's court. Let's see how these underrated units can do. I'm debating on pushing this shield cameraman just a little bit farther back. I feel like putting him here is going to be ultimately better off. Just that way, toilets will get closer to the Cupid camera woman. So hopefully they do their it seems like a lot of toilets are on cooldowns to do their certain stun abilities. So hopefully with the shield cameraman closer, that just completely avoids all of the camera women. So they did just fully add magnet toilets to every boss, or every mode. But good news, we're able to take out 900,000 HP toilets. This build is definitely missing something though. What's that something, you ask? It's definitely a slowing unit. This team would be a lot better off if I had a bit of a slowing unit on my side. All right, it's wave 46. We're getting close to the finale. Can the bow woman do it? And if at any point in time, if any toilet gets like past this part of the map, I will turn off auto skip just for a second. Like this small magnet toilet is going to get a little bit away from us. So we're going to turn off auto skip just for a second, just to catch up on that damage a little bit. But it goes right back on without skipping a beat. All right, wave 49. This is kind of a big wave and I make sure I don't want to lose. So I turn off auto skip just for a little bit. Just kidding. This is way easier than I remember. Is this going to be the giant smooth toilet boss, or is this going to be the Scientoilist 3.0? This might be the OG, or it's not even the smooth operator. What the flip? Nah, bruh, they just randomly threw a 5 million HP toilet my way. Okay, this is actually when the shield cameraman is gonna be the GOAT for us. All right, we've already done 2 million HP, which is pretty solid from us so far. All right, keep trying to stun my shield, boys. I'm fully adamant in my belief that just shield cameraman will be able to kill this guy. He's just gonna deflect damage back at him. That's right, punk! Eat that! I mean, GG, bro. Also, if you're just trying to beat a nightmare mode quick, that only took 15 minutes. We learned 2 things today. 1, my original forgotten units sucked, and they might have been forgotten for a reason, because they suck. And B, we learned how fast you can beat that new nightmare mode. You can literally beat nightmare mode 4 times by doing that old nightmare mode boss. But either way, let me know down in the comments if you agree with these underrated units, if you think there's any I forgot, or if you think I overrated some of these units and they're not actually forgotten at all. Either way, without further ado, that is going to be it for me from this video, and I'll see you guys all again tomorrow. I dislike Enhi.